What's up, YouTube? Team Pandemic here with a deck check. If you can tell by the mat, you'll know what we're playing today. It is DOTE. It's a deck I got recently. Fell in love with the deck the first time I played it. So I'm going to show off my take on it. This deck is not complete. It's still missing a few cards. So I'll let you know what I'm replacing when I get to it. Starting Vanguards, obviously, Conroe. It's just too good not to run. It can search for a perfect guard. It can search for any grade 1. So grade 1 or less, which is awesome too. So Conroe. Grade 3s, you have 4 Dragonic Overlord The End. This card is broken beyond recognition. Heart and soul of the deck is right here. This deck just applies so much pressure. It's not funny. For those of you who don't know what DOTE does, if you have Dragonic Overlord and Soul, it gets plus 2000. When this unit attack hits, you can counterblast 2 and discard a copy of himself to restand this unit. It does not lose Twin Drive. That's why it's so essential. That's why it's so good. So DOTE. I'm running 2 of the Break Ride's Dauntless Drive Dragon. I don't like this at 4. It really doesn't work good at 4. I'm running 2. For those of you who don't know what this does, the Vanguard gets plus 10,000. And then during the end of that battle where this card this unit attack, if it was not stead before, stand it again. So this gives you that extra stand when you don't have another DOTE in hand with a DOTE. So it's pretty good. I mean, it's got to be good. 40 a pop is ridiculous. And then 2 Dragonic Overlords. This card still puts in work, still applies pressure. That's why I like this deck so much. Applies pressure. Well, that's it for grade 3s. For grade 2s, we got 2 Bellicosity Dragons. This card, early game, wins games. The ability to unflip your damage from Conroe, or unflip your damage from your, what's it called? Berserk Dragon. It just gives you extra pushes to get your DOTE off quicker. So, 2 Bellicosity. I wouldn't go over 2. 4 Burning Horn Dragon. If you have a Vanguard with Overlord in its name, it gets plus 3. This is your 12 attacker. He's pretty good. I like him. Again, applies pressure. So, and then 3 Dragon Knight Nahalem. This is not a Nahalem, as you could tell, but it will be as soon as I find another one. 10k Nilla. It pretty much speaks for itself. And then 2 Berserk Dragon rounds out the grade 2 lineup. He's, when it's placed on Vanguard or Rearguard, counterblast 2, grade 2 or less Rearguard and retire it. So this is your Blaster Blade, pretty much. So he's pretty good. I like him. Grade 1 lineup, we got 4 Perfect Guards. If anybody has 2 more Rhino Cross, let me know. I am looking for 2 more. I have the Wyvern Guard Bari. 4 Perfect Guards. If you're not running 4 Perfect Guards, you're not doing it right. 1 Flame of Hope Airmo. I'm only running 1 because this is pretty much my main searcher off Conroe. Put it behind the Vanguard. Ditch. Get a card. It just gets DOTE to your hand faster. That's pretty much what it does. 4 Bars. 8k Nilla. What's not to love? Again, big numbers, big columns, big fun. And then 4 Steel Dragon Kiersey. This can sometimes be a dead draw if your opponent does not have a grade 2. But again, if he does have a grade 2, this gets to your deck quick. Gets your draws, gets everything going. Those who don't know, if your opponent has a grade 2 and this is ridden, or when this is called or ridden. No, when it's ridden. No, when it's called. My fault. When it's called a rear guard, discard, draw a card. So that's how that works. That's it for grade 1s. A tech grade 0 I'm running is Doombringer Griffin. He's pretty good. Counterblast 1, retire 2 Kagero rear units to search for the end and add it to your hand. So This is good because it can retire itself as well. So it's not bad. I like it. Gets to my stuff faster. And then the trigger lineup, 4 heal, obviously. 4, 6 draw. I want to talk about this grade 0, this draw unit. For those who don't know, Counterblast 1, put in your soul, retire grade 0. If you get this early game, get rid of their starting Vanguard if it has Forerunner or whatever you want to call it. This could win games too, especially depending on what it does. So this actually won a couple games for me today, just this card alone, or stalled at least. And then 8 crit, or 6 crit rather. I am looking for another tar, so that's what that is. So not many changes being made to the deck. Just some minor things. Anyway, comment, rate, subscribe. Give us a like button. We'll show you some dual footage, so on and so forth. Otherwise, pandemic out. Later.